YouTubers, it's Roxanne from Rox's Cards and Crafts, and today I'd like to give you a short tutorial on how to cut vinyl on our electronic cutting machines. There are two very important words used when cutting in vinyl. One of those words is called kiss cut, and the second of those words is called weeding or to weed. So what we need today is some vinyl or contact paper, a baking sheet, some removable tape, or I use removable tape, but you could use sticky tape or... Okay, so I've just loaded the mat into the machine. I have my blade on 3. This blade goes up to 6, so we want medium settings, light pressure. And over to the pressure, we've got the pressure on medium. So I've just found a nice little design that I want to do a test cut. Always do a test cut with your vinyl, because your blade, your blade could be new, it could be old, it could be different. So all settings are going to be different. My blade was when I put my new blades. I had a new blade done on the 10th of the 11th. Alright, so it's about 5 months old and it's still great. So I've got it set up to cut this little image at 1 inch, so it should just cut that. So let's go ahead and cut that. We're just going to unload that. So try and give you a bit of a close-up of my test cut. So this will determine whether the settings you used are going to be good for your vinyl. The backing didn't come up with it, so let's have a look at the back. And it didn't cut. So that's what you need. Okay, so using the settings that we discovered when we did our test cut, I'm just going to cut the main design from this bright orange. And then I'm going to cut the backing, and then I'm going to show you how to transfer the orange onto the back shadow. So let's cut that. I've used some tape to hold down the paper. I have an old mat. I have stuck it a few times down with my Zig two-way pen, but this is not sticking as much. As long as you make sure that that tape is stuck down very well so it doesn't get caught up into your machine, that'll be fine. So we'll come back and we'll cut the black. Okay, in this section I'm going to teach you how to weed and why we need these. So grab your ruler. What we need to do with the ruler is cut away the excess paper that we can save. So the design's over here, we want to save this. So just get your ruler and cut that away. And then you've got less weeding. This is a much bigger piece of paper that we don't want to waste. So I can see that the design is up to there. So we're just going to cut that away. If you were using a program, you would put a box around it, but we're not. This is just a simplified way to do this. Now for weeding, all we need to do is pick up the backing and gently peel that back vinyl up from the backing so that the design stays on the backing, but the excess paper or sticky paper contact comes off beautifully. So let's do that to both of those. We don't have to worry where the design is because we've already cut that away. Do the same to both. I missed a bit there, but hey, that was my mistake. I just cut it off with the X-Acto knife. And grab your picking tool. We need to get, oh, this is the shadow. You'll be able to see this. Just get these pieces. There's a few little ones in there. This one's got more because it's not the backing. I just pick it off like that. Okay, now we want to transfer this over to the shadow. And this is where your tape comes in handy. Don't worry about those. So leave that one there. Grab your tape. Do a couple. This tape is reusable, so don't worry about, you won't waste it, so don't worry about nice decent lengths. And just cover the word. Give it a bit of heat. The heat actually helps to make the sticky come off a bit better. There still needs to be, I mean, you might be able to do it with a tool of sorts. Let's go start lifting that up. It still doesn't grab. It might grab a bit better on transfer tape, so just give it a little bit of help. And slowly pull that off. Bring in your shadow. And place that on top of the shadow. Burnish. And the tape will come off quite easily. If it doesn't, just add a bit of heat. Just burnish it, adding heat. And there you have a beautifully laid, beautifully cut. It's very easy. Takes a bit of practicing, but it is easy. And then if you want to take this off, to put onto your design, to put onto your project, be that a card, or you can use it a card, or sorry, a scrapbook page. This is reusable. And just do the same thing like you did before. This might come up a bit easy because there's a bit on the edge. And just pull that up. And then put it onto your page, but for this purpose I'm just going to put it on some baking paper, which it doesn't stick very well, so it sticks just enough to keep it for when you're ready to use it. And there you have a beautiful design. This design is straight from the nest on page 58, cut at 1 3/4. So I hope that helps somebody. Not to be too scared of cutting vinyl, because once you get to use it, you can then use, you can use the cutout, this bit as a stamping. Anyway, that's another tutorial. Like I said, I just want to concentrate mainly on the transferring, the weeding, the weeding and the kiss cutting. Have a great day. Please give me a thumbs up and please like, share and subscribe. Leave me a comment if there's anything you should know, and I'll be only too happy to help. Thank you. Bye for now.